I'm British. So I should be having a cup of tea instead of an espresso. But anyway, us Brits love using slang. So in this video, I'm going to teach you 100 British English slang words and phrases. We use some of them every day. Others are a little bit less common, but more creative. And we have loads of weird and wonderful ways of, well, insulting each other. So let's get started and allow me to teach you 100 British English slang phrases. By the way, do you prefer coffee or tea? The first one is ace, which means excellent, fantastic, amazing. That film was ace. Number 2 is barmy, and this means crazy. He's completely barmy. She's absolutely barmy. Number 3 is blimey. This is a way of expressing that you are surprised. Blimey, that's expensive. Gosh, blimey, you didn't do that, did you? Number 4 is cheers. Cheers is what you say when you give a toast. But in British English slang, it also means thank you. Thanks. Cheers. Cheers, mate. Cheers for the help. Number 5 is dodgy, and this adjective means suspicious or of poor quality or unreliable. That pub looks a bit dodgy. I wouldn't trust that guy. He looks really dodgy. Number 6 is a fag, which is a cigarette. Excuse me, mate, have you got any fags? I'm just gonna go out for a fag. Number 7 is gobsmacked, and this means amazed, shocked. I was gobsmacked when I heard the news. Number 8 is gutted, and this means very disappointed. I was gutted when my football team lost the match. Oh. Number 9 is knackered, and this is exhausted, very tired. Last night, I went to bed at 2 o'clock, so today, I'm knackered. I'm absolutely knackered. And number 10, I've already used, it is mate. Mate, alright mate, cheers mate. Mate just means friend. Alright mate. Now let's move on to some insults or ways of teasing someone. If you call someone a muppet, you're calling them a foolish person. A silly or stupid person. Don't be such a muppet. That guy's a right muppet. And a very similar word is numpty. If you want to call someone an idiot, we can say they're a numpty. Only a numpty'd do that. Stop being such a numpty. And yet another way of calling someone stupid is a plonker. You're a plonker. They're such plonkers. Yes, there are more. Another alternative is a pillock. He's a pillock. She's a pillock. Stop being such a pillock. Number 15, slightly different. A silly person in a kind of childish way is a wally. You great big wally. You always get yourself in these silly situations, don't you? You're such a wally. Number 16, a tosser. This is similar, but it's a little bit more offensive. It's more of a real insult, whereas the previous ones are all kind of fun ways of joking and calling people stupid. Whereas if you call someone a tosser, usually you're doing it with a genuine feeling of not liking the other person. Ignore him. He's a tosser. And a similar word to call someone a fool or an idiot is a burk. Don't be such a burk. Then for someone who's just not nice, they're unpleasant, we can call them a git. He's a cheeky git. Sometimes you can say this without actually meaning it as an insult, and you can call your friend a git. But normally, it's a bit of an insult. Number 19, yet another alternative, is a div. A div is a stupid person. He's acting like such a div. And the final alternative to idiot, silly, or stupid is a wazzock. You daft wazzock. You're such a wazzock. This one isn't so much of an offense, it's not so much of an insult, and it sounds kind of funny. You're a wazzock. Now, let's move on from the insults. Number 21 is bloody hell. And this is a great expression we use to express that you are surprised or sometimes angry. Oh, bloody hell, that hurt. Bloody hell, have you seen that? Number 22 is fancy that. This is a mild way of expressing surprise. You won the lottery. Pff, fancy that. What a surprise! What are the chances? Number 23 is fair play. This is a way of showing your respect or saying well done or fair enough. Like, okay, fair play. Fair play to him. He worked hard. Number 24 is tar. And this is like cheers. Like, thanks. Tar for the cup of coffee. Tar, mate. Then number 25 is oi. Oi, you. Oi, you listening? Oi is another way of saying hey. It's a way of grabbing someone's attention, and it sounds a little bit rude. Oi, watch out. So it's a way of grabbing someone's attention. Oi. Number 26 is Bob's your uncle. This is a way of saying, there you go. It's done like that. That's it. Just click the link and Bob's your uncle. All you have to do is follow these steps and that's it. Bob's your uncle. Number 27 is a way of telling someone to get lost, to go away. You say, on your bike. You're like telling someone to get on their bike and go away. Get lost. On your bike. Number 28 is chuffed. I'm chuffed. If you are chuffed, you are really pleased. I'm really chuffed with my results. And I'm chuffed that the British English Immersion Club sold out. I'm so chuffed. Number 29 is skint. If you are skint, you are broke. You have no money. I can't go out tonight. I'm skint. Number 30 is very similar to on your bike. It is sod off, which means go away, get lost, sod off. Sod off, will you? Let's continue with describing some people now. If you call someone a lad, you're calling them a young man or a boy. He's a proper lad. But it's also a way of calling someone like a man's man. He's a good lad. The alternative for women is a lass. And a lass is a girl or a young woman. That lass is lovely, really nice. Then another alternative to say woman, in particular if you're speaking about your girlfriend or someone you're dating, is a bird. My mate's gone out with his bird. Then a man in general is a bloke. That bloke over there looks familiar. And if you're around London, in particular the Cockney area of London, instead of saying bloke, they might say geezer. He's a proper geezer. Number 36 is posh. A posh person is someone who is fancy and upper class. She speaks really posh. Ooh. Speaking about different cities, a person from Liverpool is known as a Scouser. He's a Scouser, born and bred. Stephen Gerrard, a Scouser, born and bred. While if we're speaking about Birmingham, we'd call them a Brummie. That's a classic Brummie accent. If you've ever watched Peaky Blinders, this is an example of a real Brummie accent. Number 39 is a toff. A toff is a very snobby or posh person, someone who looks down on you, generally speaking. He acts like a right toff. And number 40, a really crazy person, usually in a good way, is a nutter. He's a bit of a nutter. Let's keep going with some everyday things or phrases. The loo is the toilet. Excuse me, where's the loo? The car trunk, the storage area at the back of the car, is the boot. Put it in the boot. Have you got any space in the boot? Then the front of the car, where the engine usually is the bonnet. Pop the bonnet open. An alternative to umbrella is a brolly. Don't forget to take your brolly. My favourite, the fish and chip shop, is a chippy. Shall we go to the chippy for tea? Let's go to the chippy. TV is telly. What's on telly? We should watch something on telly. And where I'm from, in the north of England and other regions, it's common to say breakfast in the morning, then dinner for your lunchtime meal, and tea for your evening meal. So I say breakfast, dinner, and tea. Are you taking the mick? To take the mick is to pull someone's leg, to tease or joke with them. Are you taking the mick? Number 49, a nice phrasal verb, to nip to a place or pop to a place is to go briefly. I'm just nipping to the shops. And number 50, nothing or bugger all. I've done bugger all today. I've done nothing today. Let's talk about some words related to drinking or partying. To be drunk is to be pissed. He got totally pissed last night. Then a drink, usually alcoholic, is a bevy. Fancy a bevy later? Yeah, let's have some bevies. Number 53, to be honest, isn't that common, but a lager lout is someone who is drunk and making trouble. They're a troublemaker. The pub was full of lager louts. Number 54 is una siesta, a kip, which is like a nap, a sleep. Oh, I'm knackered. I need a kip. Number 55 isn't actually exclusively British, but I guess we're known for alcohol, and it is a hangover. And this is how you feel the day after drinking too much alcohol. You have a hangover or you are hungover. Oh, I've got a massive hangover. Number 56, if you are tipsy, you are a little bit drunk. Just a little bit. Oof, I'm a bit tipsy after that pint. Number 57, if you are out on the lash, you are out with your mates drinking. Hey, we're going out on the lash tonight. Come on! And to say very, very, very drunk, there are loads of alternatives, but one of them is legless. If you are legless, you can't stand or walk because you're so drunk. He was legless by midnight. Number 59 is booze. And booze is alcohol. There are lots of places or parties where people will say BYOB. Bring your own booze. Let's get some booze. Another way of saying very drunk is wasted. She got wasted at the party. Now let's talk about money and work. A quid is another way of saying a pound. It cost me 20 quid. Then £5 is a fiver. Have you got a fiver? £10 is a tenner. Lend us a tenner. Go on. Go on. Lend me a tenner. Number 64, to skive is to bunk off school or work. Typical. He's skiving again, isn't he? And hard work is known as graft. We can use this as a noun or a verb. He's been grafting all day. Number 66 is the dole, and this is your benefits for being unemployed. He's on the dole again. Internationally, you'll probably see ATM, but usually in the UK, we say a cash machine or a cash point. I'll get some money from the cash machine. Number 68, to complain a lot is to whinge. This is like to whine. Stop whinging. Number 69 is bung, and this is to give or to bribe. Bung us a quid. Give me a quid. And number 70, an alternative to steal is to nick. Someone nicked my phone. How about now some regional phrases that differ depending on what part of the country you are in. Ta-ra! 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 This is a very northern way of saying goodbye. See you later. Ta-ra, love. All right. All right, mate. Yeah, I'm all right. All right. This is probably the most common word or phrase that we use in the UK. And it can mean many different things depending on how you say it. But usually it means hello, how are you, or I am all right. I'm good. Again, in the north, we often say note and oat as an alternative to nothing and anything. There's note to do here. Have you got oat to eat? There's nothing to do here. Have you got anything to eat? Oh, cracking. If you say that something is cracking, it's great. That's a cracking idea. Number 76 is dead, and I don't mean that kind of dead. This dead is like saying very. I could say that restaurant is dead good. It's very good. Ooh, it's dead cold today. It's very cold. Ah, sound? Sound, mate? If you say that something or someone is sound, you're saying it's good or it's okay. He's sound, that guy. Number 78 is bang on, and this means exactly right. We can also say spot on. You're bang on. You're spot on. Exactly right. Number 79 is mint, and this again is another way of saying great. That car is mint. Number 80 is a way of saying lucky. It is jammy. You jammy git. How does that happen? He's so jammy. Number 81 is a kerfuffle, and this is a fuss, a commotion. What's all the kerfuffle about? Like, what's going on? Why are you here? What is all the problem? What's all the kerfuffle about? Number 82 is miffed. And if you are miffed, you're slightly annoyed. I was a bit miffed. Number 83 is to throw a wobbly. And this is to have a tantrum. You know, young children usually, if they don't get their way, they get angry and scream and shout. They have a tantrum or they throw a wobbly. She threw a right wobbly. She's always throwing wobblies. Having tantrums. If you say that something was a doddle or it is a doddle, it's easy. That test was a doddle. Number 85, if you really want something, you really desire something, you are gagging for it. Oh, I'm gagging for a pint. Oh, I'm gagging for a burger. Number 86 is to have a butcher's, which is Cockney rhyming slang. Have a butcher's hook is to have a look. Let's have a butcher's at what's inside that shop. Number 87 is to be crazy. It is to be off your trolley. Are you okay? You're off your trolley, aren't you? Number 88 is blag, and this is to trick or persuade someone. He blagged his way in. Number 89 is a telly addict, which is someone who watches too much TV. They're addicted to the telly. You're a right telly addict. Number 90 is the barmy army, and this is quite specific, to be honest. It is a group of enthusiastic sports fans, usually associated with cricket. The barmy army is in town. The crazy cricket fans, basically. Now, the final 10 phrases. Number 91, cheeky. It means slightly rude or playful, but nowadays we use cheeky to say like, oh, why not? Should we have a cheeky pizza? How about a cheeky cocktail? Oof, that was a cheeky comment. So depending on the context, it can mean genuinely cheeky or like, oh, go on, let's treat ourselves. So a cheeky pint is like a spontaneous pint. Fancy a cheeky pint? Number 93 is sorted. This means resolved or arranged. Done. Sorted. Don't worry, it's all sorted. Number 94 is very common in Newcastle. It is, all right, pet. Pet is a way of saying like mate or love or friend. All right, pet. Number 95 is bloomin', which is a way of emphasizing. It's similar to very or really. Oh, it's bloomin' freezing. Next we have a phrasal verb, and it is to slag off, which means to criticize. She was slagging him off. You shouldn't slag him off like that. Number 97 is a nice idiom. It is to throw a spanner in the works, and this is to cause a problem. Ooh, that's thrown a spanner in the works. 98 is to have a chinwag. Maybe you've heard this before, and it means to have a chat. Shall we have a chinwag? Yeah, let's have a chinwag. Number 99 is a bodge job, which is like a poor repair, a poor effort to fix something. Ugh, that's a bodge job if I've ever seen one. And finally, number 100 is bits and bobs or bits and pieces, which is like miscellaneous items or random stuff. I've just got a few bits and pieces left to do. I need to clear up these bits and pieces and then I'll head out. That's it, there you have 100 British English slang words and phrases with plenty of examples and little explanations. If any of these words are unclear to you, please let me know in the comments, and if you would like the document that I have been reading with 100 British English slang words and phrases, you can find a link in the video description which will take you to my website and you can download these images for free! So thank you once again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you know any other British English slang words that I didn't cover, please let me know. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, ta, ta-ra!